Hello, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading for May 13th to the 19th. This is for Libra and Libra rising, all of Libra Nation, and we are about to jump right into it. Libra, hey, this is a big week. As you can see, it's a loaded week. There's a lot happening this week. Welcome to the week that has the best and luckiest day of 2024. Libra, I have no idea why I just said it that way. Now, the big thing I want you to remember is two things. One, Venus is in its domicile in Taurus. As you know, Venus is also your ruling planet, but Venus is in Taurus right now. You should be feeling good. You should be feeling good compared to the wild energies of April. Yeah, Venus and Taurus is all about comfort, okay? It's all about comfort. It's wealth. It's money. Taurus is a finance sign. Venus, love, relationships, money. All of this is happening in your 8th house, okay? So Venus, not just Venus in Taurus, by the way. Venus in Taurus, the sun in Taurus. I mean, like Jupiter in Taurus, Uranus in Taurus. We have a lot of planets in Taurus right now. And so, yeah, that's really amplifying all this energy in your 8th house, which is, you know, looking at what's going on for y'all, there's a lot of love stuff, to be honest. There's a lot of love and romance, okay? When you think about the fact that the 8th house is intimacy. There's the sense of intimacy that comes with the 8th house. 8th house is also death and rebirth. You're going through these big life cycles. You're going through this big transformation right now. And a lot of it, when I say a lot of it could do with love and romance and relationships, is because you have to see everything that's happening for you this week. Not only is all that happening in the 8th house, you've got Mars in the North Node in Aries in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So yes, that could be a big thing for you. Don't forget, Pluto is retrograde in your 5th house. And so there's that inner transformation, that regenerative energy. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, Libra. So it is really going within, really taking a step back to really think about those things that you want in terms of love and relationships, because Pluto in Aquarius, your 5th house of love and relationships and joy and pleasure. So you are definitely on a path, all right? You're on a path. You're going to see a lot of changes happen, okay? Because remember what I said, the 8th house, like when I say life cycles is transformation, it's big, okay? It's big. You see all these conjunctions, these powerful charges happening in your 8th house this week. You are transforming in a really big way, and you're going to feel a lot of this energy. Now, money could also be a really big thing for you, Libra. Remember, I said Venus and Taurus. That is, you know, a lot of money related matters, but then also all this energy in Taurus in your 8th house. The 8th house also rules other people's resources, shared resources. I wouldn't be surprised if you're joining bank accounts with someone. It doesn't matter if it's love or career. This is partnership activity that we're talking about, but you could be joining bank accounts. You know, inheritance is a big thing. Investments, loans, paying off debts, all of that. So there's definitely a lot of activity happening around this time with you with that. But just remember, this is, I want you to enjoy this. I want you to enjoy this Venus and Taurus energy. It is this nice slowdown. It's appreciating life. It's really, you know, really connecting with Earth. Even Taurus is, you know, very earthbound, and so nature, immersing yourself in nature. I want you to have these moments, but really just enjoy and appreciate everything that life offers you right now. And you know, again, this is very sensual energy too, Venus and Taurus, right? So sensuality could be really heightened for you at this time. So again, just looking at what's going on, yeah, love, relationships, even if you are in a relationship, just feeling that spark and feeling something really nice there. But again, a lot of this can be career related as well. Okay. Now, Mars in Aries, just to give you a quick, you know, remember Mars is in Aries all month long, not just this week, all month. Okay. Now, you may really feel this energy, you know, Mars in Aries, really fiery. All right. You being an air sign blends well together, but Mars, it doesn't really have, it's not really meeting up with any other planets this month, not doing any conjunctions, sextiles, anything. And so Mars is like really, I mean, wild, okay? Really wild, fiery energy. Again, Mars in your 7th house of partnerships and activity. So you could be very aggressively pursuing one. You could be really animated about one, a new one that's happening in your life, something that you feel is, you know, really amped up as well. So again, really powerful energy. Just be sure to direct that energy toward your passions, your dreams, the things that you want want. Remember, Aries is the I am of the zodiac. You are the we, right? Libra is the we. So just keep that in mind. It's also very entrepreneurial energy too, Mars and Aries, by the way. So a lot of y'all, I wouldn't be surprised if you're starting your own business or, maybe a side hustle, things like that, especially with someone else involved. Remember, all this is in your seventh house of partnerships and relationships. Now, Libra, before I even get here, I want to take you back to April 20th, okay? Remember the big day in April when Jupiter and Uranus conjuncted in Taurus the first time in 84 years. It was such a huge, huge deal, all right? Really big deal. That's a long time. That's a lifetime, all right? So 84 years ago, and so it conjuncted on April 20th. Now, I want you to consider this as, and I even mentioned this in your, monthly forecast last month. Jupiter and Uranus have been doing this dance, okay? Even before they conjuncted. All right, so think about this really long slow dance that they're doing, or even just a dance that they're doing, all right? And they're in this dance, and every time there's that conjunction, like the Jupiter Uranus conjunction, is when they do like a dip or like and like everyone, like, the crowd goes wild, the planets go wild, they're like, yeah, and it really just kind of like amps up that energy. So they're doing this dance for a while. You see that with other planets involved as well, okay? And this isn't the end. They're doing this tango for, after this week. We got major conjunctions even moving into June. I mean, with these, it's going to be big. It's going to be big. All right. So just know these conjunctions, I want you to see it as just these really big points in time that is just like pushing you forward and bringing you surprises, making things happen for you in your life. Okay. Even starting these new beginnings, even Mars and Aries itself is very new beginning energy. Remember, Mars is a ruler, is in its rulership of Aries, and Aries kicks off the zodiac wheel. So a lot of new energy as well. The other thing that, another analogy I've been making with all these conjunctions and Jupiter and Uranus is, I want you to, if you ever saw, there's a show, Three Body Problem on Netflix. Now, there was that one scene, not giving anything like away, but it's like they sent that spacecraft off, right, into space. And so remember, there was all those like nuclear explosions that would like propel it forward, okay, through these spaces, spaced out through space, right? Those are think of those as conjunctions, just propelling you forward, and that you just never know which way. We have 2 Uranus conjunctions, by the way, and so you might not even know which way they're going, but they're propelling you. They're propelling you, and in this surprising way. And I say that because Uranus is a planet of surprises. It's a planet of surprises, of breakthroughs. Okay, Uranus is such a rebel, so like rebellious energy. Is a disruptor, but it's a game changer and a change maker. Okay, so it's really nice because these are really powerful conjunctions. So just know that it's like a whole process of these conjunctions that are happening in Taurus. Okay, and so it is, just consider it it's your magic carpet ride. You're getting to the finish line, your legacy. Everything's happening for you. All right, everything's happening for you. So this is just really nice. And the other thing I was going to bring up is, you see underlined in red are the conjunctions. Now, so we have a lot this week, and this is a lot. All right. Now you see the blue asterisks. Those indicate aspects that are either only happening once this year or are once a year aspects. So again, very, very rare week. Just a crazy week. And Libra, oh my goodness, Mercury moves into Taurus. So at this point, I want you to pay attention to this week. We got 5 planets in your 8th house of transformation. This is going to be really big. Libra, I want you to understand that. I want you to grasp how big this is going to be for you. This is going to be really big. And then also remember, with all those conjunctions, think of those just like, seeds being planted. Now, I say that because I want you to pay attention to even the little things that are happening in your life, okay? Even the small things, those subtle things, because think about a seed. They're tiny, okay? But they germinate and they blossom and they grow into these big, beautiful things. And that's what's happening for you, Libra. Now, on Monday, the Sun conjuncting Uranus. Okay, this is our first conjunction. Y'all are amazing, Libra, by the way. I just have to stop and say y'all are amazing. Libra Nation, y'all are amazing. Sun conjuncting Uranus happening on Monday. So our first conjunction with Uranus again. Just expect some sort of breakthrough. Expect maybe you receive surprising news. Maybe you give surprising news. There's something that's going to happen that is maybe just even you having this personal breakthrough. But remember, this is happening in your 8th house transformation. So it could be you having this, if you're going from a caterpillar to a butterfly, you skip like stage 2 and 3. I mean, I don't even know what stages these are, but you're like, boom, like there. All right. So just remember, Uranus can bring that rebellious energy too. So there could be something that you're just shaking out of. You're like, okay, I just need to this is the direction I want to go. This is what I'm going to do. So really, really love this energy because the same day Venus will sextile Saturn, as you can see. Very amazing. Okay. And you're going to feel, you're probably feeling a lot of this, a lot of like stability in terms of your like everyday activities, right? Saturn being in Pisces in your 6th house of, your routines, a lot of work energy there as well. Like you may be hiring employees, maybe just there's something there in terms of work that's that's really nice there, because remember, Venus sextiling Saturn coming right after the Sun sextiling Saturn last week. So bringing this like longevity, this long-term energy, this commitment energy, especially with love, this long-lasting love of that's happening here. There could be also some matters with house that you health and fitness and wellness that you find favorable around this time. Just think of this time where this is a really good time for business too, by the way, with the Venus sextiling Saturn. But remember, Venus is also money, so there's something like, maybe financial stability that's just really good right now. Really feels really, really good. So I really like this. This is also just true love energy. I love it. Like when I say commitment energy, even you finding that sense of like, value and security in your relationships. So really, really nice. Now on Wednesday, Mercury moves into Taurus. So now I really want you to pay attention to what happens this week with 5 planets in Taurus. Now, Mercury in Taurus, very interesting aspect. And Mercury's going to be in Taurus all month long. Very practical, very down to earth, very like, logic oriented. I mean, it is what it is. That is Taurus, of Mercury and Taurus. Like, say it as you mean it, like no frills. So you could definitely be, really, really embracing these changes and, maybe even having conversations about the changes that you're going through or about money as well. Remember, it is the 8th house we're talking about, or even sex. Like, to be honest, like, yeah, you could be having these conversations about your romance and things like that. It is the 8th house. And again, you have Pluto retrograde in Aquarius in your 5th house. Okay. So you could be, having those moments, but just know that this is going to be here all month long. But again, just pay attention to this week particularly. Just see what happens with these 5 planets in Taurus for you in your 8th house of transformation. Now, on Friday, we have Mercury square Pluto, the one big square this month. And, Mercury being in Taurus, Pluto being in Aquarius, 2 fixed signs, right? So a little bit of wiggle room. But again, there could be something around sex here, around romance, around your intimacy. Okay, intimacy, because remember what I said, Mercury and Taurus in your 8th house. Remember, it's sex and intimacy. 5th house is also, romance and sex as well. So there may be something here, but, again, there could be something regarding money or family around this time, even creativity. But it is Mercury sextiling Pluto, squaring Pluto. Sorry, Mercury squaring Pluto is for the collective. All right, so there even could be moments where you're having these intense conversations around this time, or there could be some power trippy people, especially with Pluto, right? Power and whatnot that you come across. So just be cool. You're Libras, you're balanced, right? Y'all are cool. Just be cool and let karma work its magic. Should you come across someone like that is like an authority or whatnot, that is like, no, like, you're gonna be fine. Just nod, smile. Again, you're Libras, Libra nations. Y'all are great at this. The other thing is with Mercury squaring Pluto, and this is possibly going to be a big thing for a lot of y'all, okay? It's that really deep introspective thinking, okay? Really going deep and maybe possibly feeling a shift. If there is a way that you're seeing something and you're just like feeling like you're hitting a wall, take that as a sign and really work with that and see, like, is this, the way that I should see things forward? There may just be something here where you may feel a shift. Now, we get to the weekend, Saturday, the sun conjuncting Jupiter. We have our Jupiter Kazemi, the luckiest, best day of the year. It is happening in Taurus, again, in your 8th house, transformation, death and rebirth, life cycles, intimacy. It's going to be big. It's going to be big. Let's just say it's going to be big. And it is one where I just want you to know that start something new around this time. There's so much new energy. It's again, you are blossoming into someone new, because we're coming out of that new moon in Taurus where we have that bundle of planets. We have this sun conjuncting Jupiter in Taurus with other planets. I mean, this is going to be part of your transformation story. So you could see a lot of great things happening, especially this day with Venus conjuncting Uranus. Now that brings that, rebellious energy, but it also brings that breakthrough energy. It brings that, okay, we're definitely being surprised with a lot of things. Venus conjuncting Uranus. I always say this. I mean, this is that sliding doors energy. I mean, if you are single, this is when, you could suddenly meet your soulmate. Just, maybe it is someone sitting on, on top of a, ice cream truck, and you're just like, get off that ice cream truck. And, it just turns into this thing where you're like, actually, you're my soul. You never know. You never know with Uranus, and it's conjuncting Venus, a planet of love and relationships. And as you know, your ruling planet as well, and money. Okay. So, a lot of y'all leave comments about this, which is why I'm going to address it. But yes, this, if you're into the lottery, this day is more favorable than a day when Venus is not conjuncting Uranus and the sun is not conjuncting Jupiter, the planet of good fortune and good luck. Okay. I'm not saying they're going to win this day. I'm just saying that it's more favorable. Okay. Around this time. And then, we get to Sunday, the sun sextiling Neptune, another great aspect. Oh my goodness. Oh my diddly days. Like the sun sextiling Neptune, you're going to feel more next week. We have Jupiter sextiling Neptune. We have Venus sextiling Neptune. You're done. It's like a package deal, but you see how it's like really, really, really nice. Now, Neptune represents dreams, intuition, imagination, spirituality. You will feel compassion. You will feel like compassion to a whole other level. You will, if you're a creative type, oh my goodness, this is the day where, you have that burst of creativity. Just this like you feel chills from, how imaginative you are this day. I really love it, but it is also a day where, you could feel really moved. You could feel really moved, spiritually moved, just by going out to a museum, going to a gallery, go seeing, like an old film, doing something that, really, really is moving. But it is, your intuition could also be really heightened around this time. It is like, I would encourage you to also be very visual, like going to a museum and whatnot, but also like maybe even doing like a vision board around this time. It'd be a really good time to do it. Okay, so Libra, let's do it. Let's see what's going on for you for this big week. As you know, very, very like so much happening this week. Just pay attention. Please pay attention to everything that's happening in your life, even the small things, okay? Those little nuggets that are going to blossom, those little seeds, okay? So let's get to it, Libra, and Libra rising. If you want to read for your moon or your Venus, if you know your chart, you are absolutely welcome to. So Libra, let's see what's going on for you. May 13th to the 19th. Libra. All right. So I do a traditional call to cry spread, really does offer the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, we will. Trust me, we will. So the other thing is, Libra, y'all are amazing. Libra Nation. What are y'all doing for the weekend? Because, hey, it's the best luckiest day of the year. Best luckiest day of the year. Anyway, I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. There you go. Oh, look at you. Look at you go. Look at you go, Libra. Come on. Listen, you're good. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Let's do it. You got the Ace of Cups. very happy for you. Very happy for you. I mean, I feel like you're going through some really emotional moments, but like those feel good emotional moments, right? Like, watching the ending of Coda, like those good, happy tears, right? Like those kind of moments. Like, I really, really love that. Now, you have the Ace of Cups. Aces, remember, usher in new change, new beginnings, new cycles, right? So, what did I say earlier? I mean, everything just kind of started April 20th with the Jupiter Uranus conjunction. You had the new moon in Taurus, new beginnings. You have all these new, all these conjunctions that are really, pushing that forward. But it seems like something already has happened. And, I know I dropped these readings a few days before the actual week. So it depends on when you watch this reading. But wow, this is really nice. Okay. I always say when this card comes up, which is, we call this card the Heart of Tarot. I mean, that's the Holy Grail right there. That's the Holy Grail right there. Now, when this card comes up, you think about the last time that something brought you a lot of pleasure, a lot of joy. I mean, rapturous, right? Like nirvanic. It seems like you're going through another experience like that. And it could be anything from like getting your dream job or finding your soulmate or, having a baby. There's, this is a lot of love here, a lot of love here, a lot of self-love here too. Okay. And it could be part, again, even you having this moment of clarity or even this visceral experience in terms of your transformation of you being, really ascending as, a person or whatever resonates with you. But there is so much love here. There's so much love here. And, what's really interesting, partnerships and relationships, again, it can be career, it can be love, it can be whatever, one-on-one relationship resonates with you. I'm going to show you something here. You see the dove at the top of the chalice here, right? So doves, the universal symbol of peace and harmony, something that like you resonate with really well as, a Libra, but you also see that, you don't see it, but what I was going to tell you is doves actually mate for life. Okay. So there is that, remember, with the aspects happening this week, especially for you, particularly for you, it's like that commitment energy, that in it to win it energy. I really, really love this. This is really, really nice. So yeah, expect something new to blossom in your life. Now you have the Four of Pentacles and the Heart of your spread. So very interesting here. This week, yes, there is going to be with everything that's happening astrologically, and even with your entire spread, which is amazing. There is that sense of stability that I mentioned earlier. Four is all about order. Okay, it's all about putting things in order. Think about four legs of a table, that stability right now. It's Pentacles, so it's finances. Okay, like I mentioned earlier, you could have some moments with money this week. So it's really just, all this is saying is like, you may be, putting a lot of focus on finances, but if it's not finances, Pentacles are your physical reality. So really feeling that stability, really building this structure and this foundation for your life moving forward. Okay, doing it in a way where you're really laser focused on, I'm building this for myself and I'm moving forward. And it's really, really nice. The other thing is, there is, just don't let your money own you. Don't be like too like, okay, I'm gonna do the invoices, for 43 hours today. You know what I mean? Like, don't be too involved, because you got to make room for all these other things that come through. And again, it's gonna be hard if you're like completely, doing your invoices or whatever, anything money related. You're gonna miss those little things I was talking about. Like, pay attention to those little things too. So the other thing is, you got the devil. Okay, you got the devil in your challenge area. So some of y'all still have not let go of those things you gotta let go of. I mean, if you saw your last week's reading, you got the devil in the heart of your spread. Now it's in your challenge area. So take that moment. Okay, this is part of your transformation. Okay, those even with Pluto retrograde, right, in Aquarius, just really recognizing, confronting that the shadow side, like those things, a little, just knowing those things that you're just like, I'm gonna leave this in the past. This is not me. No, like I'm moving forward. This is gonna be part of my story. Is knowing that there is something that I've got to let go. It can be advice, it can be pessimistic thinking, anything that the devil represents, something that may be draining your energy, or something that, remember what I said? Well, I don't think I said it, but like Venus and Taurus is really like love drunk energy, and it's really like indulgent energy. It's like treating yourself, but not overdoing it. So when you see what's happening here, there could be like a little tug of war there with y'all. So, and it could be with something that, like, okay, I probably should not be, binge watching The Witcher, 8 episodes a day, right? Yeah, I got to make room for some other things, but there's just whatever that you're like, okay, I got to stop this. This is the week, okay? This is the week. And it could have to do with something at home, all right? Because, the Four of Pentacles is a Capricorn card, and then, so is the devil, right? So the devil is attributed to Capricorn. Capricorn does rule your fourth house of home, to your domestic sector, like family, children. And then remember, you have that overlap with Aquarius anyway. So significant. There's something home related where there may be something that it's you got to let something go to let things be a little bit more stable. Now, Four of Wands in your crown. Oh my goodness, Libra, that's amazing. Yeah. A lot of y'all want to get married. A lot of y'all want. Remember, I said partnership's a big thing for y'all. It's a really big thing for y'all. And there you go. I mean, this is a card of like celebration, but come on, this is like hurrah, huzzah. This is getting proposed to. This is getting, maybe like having a baby. There's this milestone. Think about some milestone, but definitely like a lot of love, relationship stuff happening here. Okay. And it could be, that could be the thing that you do have to let go. That one thing that, it's like, okay. And when it comes to relationships, and it could be the way that you even approach relationships, you do see that it's the two people from the Lovers card here, right? That are chained to the devil. They can break loose. The chains are loose. They can break free anytime they want to. Use that those Uranus conjunctions, and a lot of it's just gonna like bring you this awareness where it's like, okay, yeah, I got to break free from this. Now, Queen of Swords, yeah, there you go. In the Rudier spread. So just be aware, be present, have that clarity moving forward. Okay. Interestingly enough, Queen of Swords is Libra, and you rule the seventh house of partnerships and relationships. And then here, a lot of that is resonating in the Four of Wands as well. This card is actually an Aries card. It's attributed to Venus and Aries actually, but nonetheless, it's an Aries card. What did I say? Aries, the North Node, and Mars in Aries, your seventh house of partnerships, relationships, South Node in Libra. I mean, this could not be more clear, right? So there's a sense of like you wanting something and you needing that clarity, and you possibly even having that clarity moving forward, even if it's something where you have to be a lot more vocal about it, or have this, inner clarity and just your head above the clouds, not letting your emotions cloud your judgment at this point, just moving forward. And then boom, you've got a lot to look forward to. You've got a lot to look forward to. You got the Three of Cups, another celebration card, right? So moving forward in this way where you got the Ace of Cups and the Three of Cups. Remember, cups are emotions and love and feelings and even intuition, but really celebrating that. There is something that you can look forward to. A lot of family energy here. Remember, you have a lot of family energy as well, but there's something new that you could be celebrating for sure. 3 is all about, the birth of new things, creation that brings that growth and advancement, development, maturation. But in any case, you're good. You're great. You're good. Just let that one thing go. Say, hit the road, Jack. Bye. Let's go to your stuff. Libra, what's going on? If you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. This could not be more like, wow. Wow. All right. And y'all are amazing. You know that. Yeah, there's got to be some shakeups and breakups this week. Just so you know, but again, it's what you have to do, all right? Because remember, you're thinking about that stability, and then if you don't let that one thing go, and I'm just going to say it now. Remember, you have your 8th house activated, your 5th house activated with these Capricorn cards referring to your 4th house. There's a lot of like love stuff, okay? Love stuff, all right? Now, this is there. With the fact you have the Four of Wands in your crown. And again, this can be career related. If you are here for career, there could be something here that you're looking for that is going to, bring you the success and something to celebrate, which is really nice. Just like, that one thing. Now, here's the other thing is how do I say this? So with the devil, this is also like a sense of like if you are in a place where you, let's say like, you know, what you're seeking may be true love, but what you're doing is staying in like a relationship that you may already recognize doesn't go anywhere, but you're comfortable, or you may be and like a friends with benefits situation, whereas you really want true love, you want this long lasting relationship, this person won't commit, but that's that fun part, and you just like, I just, you got to cut this loose, because then you open up all this energy and all, do you know what I mean? Like, okay, so you get it. All right, so good. Now, Knight of Pentacles, really great. Okay, so there's that stability energy that I'm talking about with the Knight of Pentacles. Really brings that. It really brings that energy. He's in it to win it. Remember when I talk about planting seeds? I want you to plant seeds, set intentions. That's what he's done. This is the biggest field in tarot behind him, right? He's planted seeds, just waiting for them to blossom now. He's waiting for them to blossom. And remember, there's that sense of stability that you may be spending a lot more time focusing on in your life. Maybe it's the foundations of your life. Maybe it is finances and money. Okay, remember, you do have the Four of Pentacles also in the heart of your spread, so take that action like the knights do. Now you have the Seven of Wands in your challenge area. There may be someone that's a little defensive in your life this week that you may feel you have to have that conversation with. Like I said, you have Mercury with a bundle of planets. Okay, Mercury all about communication, with a bundle of planets in your 8th house. Okay, remember, a lot of intimacy, but shared resources, other people involved in the 8th house. Okay, but also your transformation. But there could be someone that is maybe even a little in it to win it with you, but may just be like, not like completely not eye to eye, but just like a little bit off that you may have to come to have a conversation about. And then you do have the Two of Wands, okay? And it also could be you. It could be you just being like, in a way where it's like, yes, like, I've got to stand up for myself. I got to be myself. I got to be my authentic self. And I have to like, I can't let this line be crossed, right? It definitely. And then you have the Two of Wands. So yeah, there is that sense of just planning that you really want. And that's what you're doing here with the Four of Pentacles. And you're planning, okay? You're planning your next steps. And I want you to do that. And it's like, some of y'all may not know exactly where, things are going, but it's, as long as you sit there and have that moment and just take that time to really assess, right? Then you will, okay? Plan things out. Remember I said do a vision board, right? Do a vision board. Now, you have the Three of Swords in your final outcome, okay? Another Libra card. Well, this card is actually attributed to Saturn in Libra, but even still, it's a Libra card, and it is what we call like the heartbreak card, right? So it is in your final outcome. So it looks like there may be something ending in terms of relationship, partnership, or something where it's, again, there may even be someone ending something with you, but it seems like it's like you wanted it. It's like, oh yeah, I'm going to celebrate now. It's really interesting. So here, I'll do a clarify for you. Oh my goodness. What? Okay. I'll do a clarify for you. Yeah. You got the Four of Wands. You got the Four of Swords right after. Listen, there may be an emotional impact that you feel this week with the Three of Swords, but it's immediately followed by the Four of Swords. How interesting is that? Another Libra card. Very interesting, because this comes directly after the Three of Swords, and this is like really, really spending that time, having that stillness of mind, right? That equilibrium, okay? Equilibrium. Even if you trace that word back, how cool is this about you, Libra? Is that equilibrium, break it down to its etymological root, equilibrium comes from Libra, all right? You are the sign of balance, right? So very interesting, but it's all up here, okay? Remember the sword suit, the same thing with the Three of Swords. Even though it's the heartbreak card is what we call it, it's still a sword suit, okay? Up here, logic, thinking, everything. It's air, okay? The swords are air, but really accepting some truths at this point, accepting some truth, but at least you're healing after, and you're taking that time out to heal and align your chakras and whatnot. I'll even show you here. You see the three swords on the wall. They're all pointing down at the throat chakra, heart chakra, crown chakra. I mean, just really have that moment of clarity and, even being able to voice the things that you need to voice. And, it's really everything is gonna work out for you. Okay. Just take that time out. And again, it seems like there is going to be something ending, but that's Uranus. That's Uranus, and its conjunctions. But you have the Three of Cups in your future. I'll do one more clarifier. Yeah, you have the Eight of Swords. I'll do one more. Three of Pentacles. I'm actually really okay. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one in your external factors. Oh, you have the Tower. Yeah. So it looks like there may be someone that ends something with you, but you still have something to look forward to. You have the Eight of Swords coming after the Three of Swords. Okay. So there is this potential, well, followed by the Three of Pentacles. So there is this potential where there is likely something where it's like, but it feels more like someone puts you in that place. That's the thing about the Eight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Eight of Swords is that, even people can put us in a place where we're pushing this mindset where we know like we don't belong here. Okay. So remember, communicate, process things. This is a really big week of transformation for you. And so I would not be surprised with a lot of, the swords cards, but you have the Three of Pentacles. So there you go. There's something new happening that, that like I said, you have the Three of Pentacles in your future, Three of Cups in it were your future and final outcome. So 2 3s here. So yeah, there is something, it's almost like you're learning from this and you're growing from it and you're working with others now. Okay. You're working with others for this success. This is really great energy, the Three of Pentacles. Okay. And again, another Pentacle card. So a lot of it could be even career, just something ending. And then you see the Tower clarifying the Seven of Wands. So yeah, there really could be someone that ends something and it puts you in this headspace, but you come out of it, everything's amazing, you're cheering. Libra, oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna let you go. This is but yeah, you're actually good. This is a week where you're going to build that foundation for yourself. A lot of those Uranus conjunctions definitely going to like change things for you, because it seems like there's got to be some things where, but it's like it's almost like you've some Libras know it's coming. It's almost like some of the Uranus stuff is not even a surprise. But some of y'all may know it's coming. Some of y'all may not with the Tower moment. Some of y'all it could be, again, there's definitely someone that may come and end something, a partnership, relationship, just something. Just be aware of it because you do have all these amazing new things happening for you. Okay, that's and it now it's like bringing that stability. You have the Ace of Cups, you have the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. Oh my goodness, Libra, thanks so much for tuning in. What a loaded week. Okay, it's gonna be a loaded week. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, tell me what's going on. And next week, yes, we have we have so many. I mean, we're moving. Everything is shifting into Gemini. Okay, the Sun, Venus. I mean, it's a big shift into Gemini season. Jupiter's moving to Gemini, so you're gonna continue to feel this big shift in your life. But anyway, Libra, thanks so much. I'll see you next week. Okay, bye bye.